Hey guys, this is a short unboxing video on the Arduino Uno and the Arduino Ethernet chip. So first, let's go off with the Uno. So basically, it's a microcontroller which can be programmed to do specific stuff that you want to do. So here we have the Uno board, nothing else inside. I also got this cable from eBay. So here we have the basic Uno, Arduino Uno. So it's the best board to start off with electronics and to program. You have other better boards such as the Arduino Mega ADK 2560, Arduino Duo, and etc. So this is the main heart of the microcontroller. I mean, that's a microcontroller. It runs at 16 megahertz, which is its clock speed, and it has 32 kilobytes of flash memory, 1 kilobyte of EPROM, and I don't know about the SRAM, but yeah, so it has 32 kilobytes of programming space, so that's pretty low. If you're gonna want to go for more higher programming capacity, you would probably want to go with the Teensy 3.0 or 3.1, or the Arduino Mega or Duo, which have like 256 kilobytes and more. So let's talk about the components over here. So this one is the Atmega 328P, and as I told, it is a, I don't know how many pins, but I didn't count them. And this one is the serial programming port. I mean the chip. So we use that to access this. So you basically connect this one to that one, and then connect that to a laptop to access and to code. This one is the power jack for powering up the microcontroller, and over here we have the digital I/O pins marked from 0 to 13, and here you have the power pins, and right there in the end you have the few analog pins. So what I'll be making a few tutorials on this, but to start off I just want to get it powered up. You can use a external power source which is not plugged in, or which is plugged in, and or you can use this one, a battery. But people don't recommend using batteries over 9 volts for the Arduino, but I'm using exactly 9 volts. I'm just like kind of thinking nothing will happen, but it should not happen because I've used it before. So let's connect that, make a clear connection to V in, and you can see the onboard LED goes on. And this one also goes on because of the previous program which I made. Oops. So that's one of the problems with battery connections. They're not pretty reliable. If you connect them to your laptop, probably they will be more accurate in using them. And yeah, kind of like that stuff. And over here you can see the reset button, which is used to reset your program and start off from the setup. And this is the 16 megahertz clock oscillator, and this one is the ICSP. So you use these two to have an external USB host to be plugged on to any of your device, and these are capacitors to smooth out current and circuit noise and those kind of stuff. So this is not the actual Arduino board. This is a clone created by Sunfounder. It's probably from China because they are like the world's most product making, that kind of stuff. But the Arduino, the genuine boards will have the white color shade on the on the Uno, and they won't have their company logo. They'll just have Arduino and their symbol, the plus and minus. So let's go ahead and then make our first program on the Arduino, which is really easy. It's just to start off, we have the simple program. So I'm gonna connect that to my computer and then get you onto programming it. So I've got that connected, and let's go ahead and program that. So open up Arduino and then go to Files, Example, oopsies. Let's see what that was. Let's reconnect it. Okay, so now it's recognized. Okay, so Arduino. You can download this from the Arduino website, which can be pretty easy. Basics and Blink. So that's the basic sketch. So what all you're doing here is initializing the I'm sorry, but yeah, we have void setup, which runs once when you press the reset button, and pin mode defines whether it's an output or an input, and you have to say which pin, which is pin 13, which has an onboard LED. Digital write says 0 or 1. 0 is low and 1 is high, which is equal to on or off. 0 off, 1 on. So you're saying pin 13 to go on, and then you're giving it a delay of 1000 milliseconds, which is equal to 1 second. And then you're saying it to go low, and then you have a delay of 1000 milliseconds again. So the loop will be going on forever, so you'll be like, after low, you will go back to high, and so on. So we'll have the sketch uploaded and take a look at it. So when it uploads, you will see that the TX and the RX pins blink, and you can see that LED blinking for a second. So let's try making the delay lesser to see how the LED works, and then we'll go on to unboxing the Arduino Ethernet shield. We've got 200. You can see it's blinking real quick, and so that's it with the Arduino unboxing. So let's go ahead with the Ethernet. So shields are basically substitutes for breakout boards. So you don't have this port for the Arduino, do you? No. So we use shields which stack on top of the Arduino just like that, and which can give you more facilities. So you have many shields such as motor shields, Ethernet shield, SD card shield, USB host shield, sensor shield, and so on. So the one here is the Ethernet shield, which gives us access to internet. You can also buy the Arduino Uno, which has an Ethernet shield on board. Which has an Ethernet port on board. You can also try buying the Arduino Ethernet board, which is the Arduino Uno with the Ethernet but without the programming port, for which you have to use the ICSP. But I didn't know about that when I had to buy this for the first time, so I just went over and then bought the Arduino Uno and then this one. So let's first stack it on top of the Arduino. So this is how you stack it. You first find the chip placements, get the ICSP on top of them, as they have those things right over there. So get the correct place and then give it a push. It's gonna take a while. Sorry if I'm blocking you, but I can't do it if I see that I'm doing it correctly. Yeah. So just press it, cut that. That's it. So it's stacked, and this is how it looks like. I would prefer covering the top part of the serial programmer, because It might give you some short circuit, but I didn't do that yet. So what you have here is the main chip of the shield, which gives us access to the Ethernet port, and then you have an SD card slot, so you can plug in your SD card, take in readings, and then probably store it in your folder and something like that. I don't know what this chip is for. I'm not pretty sure about that, but and this one is the reset button, which is used to reset, as I told you before. And this is the clock oscillator. So you have a pretty good number of LEDs over here. So you might be thinking what they're for, but yeah, they are for when you make a connection to the internet, they're used to indicate what you're doing. So this one is a TX, and this one is the RX. This one says full D. Never mind, I don't know what that means. Then you have something called link here. So link probably might be you're linking to a new client or server, and PWR is pretty like the PWM and that kind of stuff. I think so, I'm not sure. And over here you have the usual LED on pin 13. This is also not the actual Arduino Ethernet shield. It is a clone. I prefer buying clones because they're way cheaper but with the same functionality. So I'm also planning to build my own Arduino board instead of buying new ones, as they are a waste of money. It's like this board costed like $15 and this one costed me like $5, so I don't want to waste that much money. And if you see closely, you can notice this power regulator. So this regulator, I think you cannot see it on the camera, but I'll try to focus it. Yeah, now I think you can see this one. So that is basically used to cut down the voltage supply. So that's the same thing used over here, which you can't see now because it's on the Arduino Uno board. Here it also says Mega compatible. So the Mega is an other board with more GPIO pins, and this header, this shield can stick on to that particular Mega board and it will still work. So that's what it means, Arduino, Mega compatible. So thank you for watching this episode on unboxing the Arduino Uno and the Ethernet shield. I will be unboxing a few more modules, and then see you soon.